Okay, so Call of Duty had their event today, showing off MW3, showing off Warzone, multiplayer, like they normally do with any Call of Duty. Some people are gonna hate this, some people are gonna agree, and you guys, some people are gonna be like, he's just some low tier gamer who doesn't know anything. But Call of Duty is a Call of Duty game. All Call of Duties had the same aspect, same everything, same leveling scheme, same gun, like not same guns, but just, Call of Duty has been a Call of Duty game since what, World at War. Um, Reason why Call of Duty, I believe, is sticking to this style of Modern Warfare and adding in like Treyarch for their zombie version. And then when it goes back to Sledgehammer, or not even Sledgehammer anymore, I don't think, whenever Infinity War gets back to it and they'll bring back DMZ, they'll alternate those two things. Is because this iteration of Call of Duty has made Activision slash Blizzard or now lots of money. Um, as a gamer, this is the gamer side of me. I'm not a fan of that. I like seeing multiple different companies make their version of a Call of Duty game. That's what intrigued me to buy the game each year, every time, is because it was different. Because you had Treyarch, who, let's just say, Black Ops 4, they had their Blackout BR mode. It was different. It was enjoyable. Completely different. Um, and then they had zombies. That's what made them different and so profitable of a company, I guess. Then you had like Infinity Ward, who made good shooters, just like straight multiplayer, great games. They had Spec Ops and stuff like that, which was fun for people who just want split screen or just duo stuff. Then you added a third company, Sledgehammer, who made Advanced Warfare, which was terrible multiplayer, adding jetpacks or exosuits and stuff like that. But then they brought in a Modern Warfare 2 game, which was decent enough. But now we're at a point where all the Call of Duty companies are coming together to work on a Call of Duty game each year. Now, as a gamer, I think that is dumb. That's stupid because we'll never get zombies back. We'll never get this. So for the new Call of Duty, they're having open world zombies. It's going to be a DMZ feel, doing missions. You're gonna have your traditional kind of things. You're gonna have to buy guns off walls, mystery box, your newer zombie foes. I forget what they were called. The mimic, um, a few other zombie things, but it's not gonna be round based. It's not gonna be anything like that, as far as we know. Um, there's gonna be a wonder weapon. There's a story to it. I think I heard that you can do the story separately from just going out and playing. Uh, it's gonna have the same idea of if you leveled up stuff, your items and pack a punch guns, you can bring them back out with you when you exfil, or like DMZ with your contraband, weapons and gear and everything like that. So, for me as a gamer again, I want traditional zombies. Well, round based, one single map, small map, or just a medium sized map, not an open world map, and having a set time limit of like an hour to play in the map with 24 other people. I wouldn't want that. But also, I'm a very open minded person. I like change. I like change. And this is how we're going to cross the bounds of being the business side of things. It is good for change in a business if it only works. Really. But you're forgetting the generation of Call of Duty when it came out. My age, I'm just 30. Call of Duty has been huge my whole existence. Multiplayer, especially in zombies. They also have to find a point where to bring in new players. They're trying to bring in new ideas for new players to intrigue them. So far, they're doing an okay job. Business standpoint, they're keeping this type of Call of Duty. That's why they're probably going to keep the visual side of things. I don't think they'll keep the name, maybe. Don't know the future because it's MW3, so it could change names afterwards. But there's a reason why they're keeping how it looks, how it plays, how it feels. Is because if you look at the past few Call of Duty games, let's start with like Black Ops Cold War. It earned over $600 million. It's all right because it says it's been ranked in the top 20th of best-selling video games. Cool. That's back in 2020. Now in 2019, if you go a year back, I believe when Modern Warfare first came out, it earned over $1 billion. And that's within a couple months of it being on shelf. And the Black Ops Cold War, they earned that in its first 6 weeks. Huge difference of money, I think, right there. Then if we skip, Call of Duty Vanguard just plummeted. And I think this is where the Sledgehammer version of a Call of Duty came in play. Dude, they dropped down with a lot of money. I mean, I believe they only earned about over $500,000. Oh, not 500,000, I'm sorry. $500 million. Terrible. Terrible. But then they were like, hey, let's go back to the Modern Warfare franchise. They did MW2. Well, new MW2. And it earned over $1 billion in just 10 days. I think, in a business standpoint, what ain't broke, don't fix what something ain't broke. Picking that way of like just reusing, it's annoying. You're paying a full price for basically just a DLC, $70 for a DLC of MW2. I get it. Gamer, I'm not a fan of that. I would pay half that price. I would. But yet again, for these how many years of buying Call of Duty and still playing them and enjoying it and raging, I've always have, and probably still will. I think nowadays this might be me just getting a little bit older each year and becoming more mature, I guess, or finally picking what games I really like. I think they should just keep doing what they're doing. People will still buy the game. They'll still make a lot of money, and people can just deal with it, I guess. If you hate it, don't buy it. Don't play it. If you're somewhat interested, I mean, buy it, give it a shot. Who knows? Who cares? But if you like gaming, like not a professional standpoint, but a very competitive game style, you always want to play Call of Duty. always want to. And right now, with how games are, like, there's not, me personally, Halo's not good in my standpoint to play. There's not a Gears of War game that I'm not interested in playing. Call of Duty's still there. They just need to make improvements with cheating and balancing of things. Um, but yeah, on a business standpoint, they'll just keep doing what they're doing, and you can't stop it. We can be mad about certain things, but to be honest, I think Call of Duty's numbers have been just fine, and especially for people who are against Call of Duty now, I think is, I don't know. I'm not gonna get on that, but they have make a lot of money on using the Modern Warfare standpoint. And I know they're bringing 12 old maps, but they're completely remastered graphically, so can't be mad about it. And they're bringing in open world zombies. That alone, I bet you, is like a $30 DLC portion, but I don't know. I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it. I'm just saying, shut up. Shut up and buy it if you're slightly interested and you've been buying all the other Call of Duties and playing Warzone and sinking money in your stupid microtransactions. You're gonna buy it. Quit complaining about it. And you're gonna spend your money. I know. And if you complain about it, don't buy it. Save your money. There's 1,000 other games out there to buy. You can buy Baldur's Gate 3 and put 200 some hours in it easily for a game that was optimized and is probably the one of the best releases of a game who really deserves probably game of the year. But I'm slightly interested. I just want to play the beta. Open beta is next week for PC. I'm gonna try it out. Try to have fun. Me and Azrael will try it out and play. It'd be nice if they had an open beta for like zombies. Give it a shot, but I like the concept open world zombies. It's cool. Round base, just I would just go back and buy the zombie games, but I think they should come up with round base zombies, new maps. A lot of people would still buy the crap out of it. That is my little Hava talk.